Akmal was chasing a deal in a sentence, playing like a big bloody dumb fish.
Akmal was selling arms. He killed and now he's dead. All right, it's not my idea of justice, but we have to accept, however inconclusive, that the Angleton case is closed and Akmal's murder is not ours to worry about. Right speaking. Yeah, what do you got?
I told you from the beginning what this guy was like. He's clever, he's shrewd. You got too close. You got under your skin and you walked your whole way of approaching this brief. And now he's dead, what? Were you trying to prove he's innocent?
I don't have to prove he was guilty. I just have the truth.
Hurry up, Card. You'll be late for school.
Coming. Come on. I'll get it.
No, you don't. Here, put them in your water bottle quickly.
Mummy? Mummy?
What do you got?
Victim was 32-year-old Emma Miller, married to Zachariah Noor. She answered the doorbell, got a crossbow through the chest.
Oh, well, they always like to keep us guessing.
Looks like the killer shot at close range, maybe a couple metres now.
So he's walked up, knocked, shot her through the screen door. Fingerprints?
Yeah, plenty, but whether the killer's not, it's another matter.
Who found her?
7-year-old daughter, that's her over there, Khadija, with her father, Zachariah. Says she called the father. Didn't see anyone, but of course she may still be traumatised or protecting someone. Carson Kane over there doing the canvas, but it's that kind of thing, yeah.
Well, crossbow's a silent weapon, but not invisible. Someone must have seen something. Let's talk to the father.
Yeah. Zachariah, no? I'm Detective Mary. This is Detective Wright.
Hello.
Hello, Khadija. Zach, I'm sorry, man. We need to check a few things. Is that all right? It's okay. You can go with the police.
It's all right, sweetheart. You hold my hand.
So what happened to you, man?
I was at the garage. Khadija rang. She was crying. She said her mother had fallen. I drove straight back home and I saw Emma lying there. I rang the police.
Can you think of anyone who'd want to hurt your wife? No threats?
Not that I know of.
And things between you and Emma, how were they? I mean, she would have told you she was frightened or upset.
I don't know. Maybe not. We split up on the weekend.
Okay.
How'd he get the booze?
He nicked off to the pub when I was making lunch.
Bloody hell, Dad. Anyone could have seen him.
Well, I haven't got eyes in the back of the
I
head.
don't know why you've still got this old cage. Could have planted a tree or built a shed or something.
Stop saying it.
God, Dad, you just stagnated. I don't know why you even built the thing.
I built it for your mother.
Mum hated the bird.
No, she didn't. She
No,
did.
she hated them caged up. So on the day she died, she let him
Well,
go.
she made a mistake.
Craig!
Couldn't survive in the wild.
Craig!
What happened to all the birds?
You know what happened to the birds.
Oh, I just thought you might have got some more finches or
I
something.
didn't get any more after you. Just open the door, will you?
So the spade, Pat's trying to bury me or something.
No, I was just trying to get you out, Craig.
We could just knock. We'll let you in.
Get inside.
How's your day?
Fine.
Yeah?
Come on,
Put
Craig.
any crooks away? Catch any bad
Plenty.
guys?
Change of identity, passport, driver's license. It's all pretty straightforward. How'd you go with your friend in Wellington?
Good.
What friend in Wellington?
Ex-copper. You'll like it. Drink that.
You sent him in New Zealand.
Well, just while we sort this out, yes.
What about Eleni?
What about Eleni?
Well, I want to say goodbye. It's good manners, isn't it? That's what you and Mum taught me. Mind your P's and Q's. Hey, thanks
Yeah,
for
well,
the
it's
ride.
probably best that you don't contact anyone, so I'll call Lenny. I'll say good advice for you.
Well, you got it all sorted out, haven't you? What's my name going to be? Do I get to choose it?
Smith.
Oh, fantastic. Not one person in this family has the same name. It's like we're not even related. What's my first name? Reuben? You know, I'm quite fond of Salvador. How about Eugene? Archibald? You know, what about...
Lisa, just shut up. There's blokes out there that want to kill you. Do you understand? They want to kill you.
It's Peter.
Peter, good choice. The Rock, eh?
Peter Smith. It was the first name that popped into my head. That's
No,
not very
it's
sad.
good. I like it. It fits. It's the new me. Hey, Dad.
Put the gun down, Craig. Craig.
It's not loaded.
It's loaded, Craig. Jesus.
Oh, chill out.
Got to get back to work, all
You
right?
work too hard, you know. You gotta find a balance in life, you know. Life, work, life.
And you'd know.
So when was the last time you saw your wife, Emma?
Saturday morning, I took some things to the garage. Blankets, pillows.
There's a room there where I can sleep.
When did you leave?
We were having problems.
What sort of problems?
Money, What we did on the weekends, the kind of school Khadija should attend, it wasn't just one thing.
Did you talk about custody over Khadija?
We both wanted Khadija to be happy. We said we'd work out the details. We were happy for 9 years. But then Emma found married life too hard. She wanted the honeymoon back. She wanted to be admired.
Do you think she was involved with someone else?
She said not. I wasn't sure. Where's Khadija?
She's with a police psychologist.
Mr. Noel, did you ever use a crossbow or ever own a crossbow?
You think I killed my wife?
Did you?
No. I want to see my daughter. She shouldn't be by herself.
That will depend on docs. The psychologist took me through everything right.
How is that meant to help? She saw her own mother killed in front of her. Her life has changed forever. Right now, my daughter needs me. I want to see her.
This is a bad time.
A man rang for John. He didn't leave his name, but he said they were meant to meet and he had a package for him.
Yeah, right. What do you say?
Well, no, when I told him John was killed, he just hung up. I saved his number, though.
Well, text me that number. I'll check it out.
Zane, I know this is important.
I'll get away as soon as I can. Docs are happy for Khadija to stay with her father. There's apparently no history of violence.
It doesn't mean that he didn't kill his wife and she's not in danger.
What have we got on him?
Noel migrated here 12 years ago. Met and married Emma. Nothing in record except a call made 2 months ago for a domestic dispute.
We're still talking to neighbours. Some had already left for work, so... What have we got on the crossbow?
Well, I've asked for a list of the registered owners.
Could have been bought in this day.
Or off the net.
The actual bolt itself, those cleaners that we saw. No fingerprints, no serial number. Forensics are looking into DNA residue fibres, but they'll get
The
back.
search in the house and garage have given us nothing.
Documents for you to sign.
That's pretty tough. Seeing your mother die in front of you. As a kid, get over that.
You don't.
Did Zachariah Noel kill my daughter?
Why do you think you wanted to hurt
It
Emma?
was a mistake. It was such a mistake.
What would you say that? What do you mean?
But they were just too different. My daughter was lovely. She was fun-loving, good-hearted. God.
Go take your time.
Emma liked to go out. So we go to the club, have a few drinks, have a bit of a flirt, all harmless stuff. But he didn't understand. He wouldn't let her be happy. And now she's dead. My baby is dead and her baby's living with a killer.
We don't have
I want
Zachariah's killer.
Khadija, okay?
Were you aware of the custody battle that was looming between Emma and Zach?
It was never going to have a happy end. Zach worked too hard and he expected Khadija to adopt this whole religion. I mean, Emma hated the idea of her growing up in such a restricted environment. Not that she'd ever talk about it. I mean, she would never look at me and say, Mum, you were right. God. So, can I apply for custody? Khadija needs me. I'm all she's got right now.
You mentioned before that she flirted with other guys at the club.
I told you the club was innocent fun. A couple of drinks, a couple of rounds on the pokies.
Mrs. Miller, I understand you want to protect your daughter, but if we find out that you're falsifying information about her, that will affect your chances of winning custody over Khadija. Have a think about how you answer that question.
There was someone. I told her she was making another huge mistake. He was married, but she said it was love.
Okay, it'd be really important for us to meet that person. If you know anything about him.
He's from Khadija's school. It got very intense. I mean, he kept calling, texting.
Do you remember his name?
Zach found out. I mean, I was afraid for him.
Jenna, we need a name.
Gavin Blanche.
That's him over there. No worries.
Gavin Blanche, I'm Detective Maddock. This is Detective Cole. Do you want to answer a few questions? No, this is about Janie. I haven't been anywhere near her. Ask them. I can't say boo to women without them passing judgment.
What can you tell us about Emma Noel?
She's making a complaint now too, is she? What happened to the days when you could just admire a nice piece of ass without being slapped with an
Emma's
idiot?
dead, mate. She was killed earlier this morning. How would you know?
We had coffee a few times.
Just coffee?
Okay, do I need a lawyer or
You tell
what?
me.
Once. We did it once,
Okay,
all
mate,
right?
just once, be honest.
Her marriage was dead. We talked. She cried and we just ended up getting...
In bed?
It was in the car. She regretted every minute of it. Look,
You wanted more?
No, I'm a happily married husband. Does my wife have to know about this?
This is murder. Everything's gonna come out.
Where were you this morning at 8 a.m?
Yeah, dropping my son off. He's got early band practice.
When was the last time you saw Emma?
Friday afternoon. Yeah, she was picking up her daughter.
Okay.
So why are you talking to me about this? I never
We're
killed her.
talking to everyone that can help us find Mr. Noel's killer.
Talk to her husband. Emma said she overheard him talking to his mother about taking the daughter back to Malaysia without Emma. You know how Muslims are?
No, tell me.
I'm not racist. It's just, you know, the father always gets the kids. That's just the way it is. Noor even told her he should have married a Muslim girl. He said he was going to take the daughter back to Kuala Lumpur for good.
Did he? All right, thanks.
All right.
A guy a few doors up from the Noor house just called in. He was out when we canvassed this morning. He seems a bit upset about a whole lot of non-residential vehicles parked outside his house. Did he give you any details? Well, he sounded pretty old, so I'm going to go have a talk to him. I can get Kane to go. It's fine. He's just playing a bit of soccer in there. Decided on a name yet? Well, fighting over a few. The leader likes Hugo. Oh, Peter's popular in some circles, and keep it in mind.
Thanks for coming.
That's all right. Number's registered to an Edward Kirkbride.
Yeah, I'll just check.
I didn't mean to bother you, but Jack's not answering his mobile.
What's this about?
Just tell him I've got his package.
John's been killed. The car bomb.
Killed?
Who is this? What's the package? I'm Sophia, his wife. I can take it. Hello? Kirkbride. He was an immigration officer. He lives in Canberra.
Your husband never mentioned this guy?
No, but I need to know what was in that package. Come to Canberra with me.
Okay, that's all my
My
jurisdiction.
husband had stolen visas and he's safe Kirkbride's an immigration officer.
Let's give it now, okay?
Skerritt doesn't give a shit. He's virtually closed the case and branded my
He's
husband a
got to know
traitor.
about it. He's got to know.
If my husband was guilty, I need to be the first one to know. If he was innocent, I need to prove it, Zane. Please, you're the only one I can trust.
Yeah.
There's a car out the front of the house.
How many?
Looks like 2 occupants.
Right.
Dad! What the hell are you doing? Jesus Christ, get inside the house.
I've had 5 jobs pulled from me since this morning.
Yes.
I've been servicing these guys' holdings for years, and now I'm not good enough to change their oil. And it's all because of what this
Were you
little
planning to
Cindy-
take your daughter to Malaysia?
Yes.
Why didn't you mention that before?
Why should I? I have a right to take my daughter to visit her grandmother, her extended family.
Visit or stay?
My daughter's welfare is my first priority.
How'd your wife feel about that?
She wasn't a good mother. She'd go out drinking, she'd come home late. She slept with another man. She abandoned the sanctity of our marriage. What would you do in this situation? She couldn't even get up in the morning to take my daughter to school. I had to be mother and mechanic.
So you were just going to take her?
She is my child.
Emma's death made that easier.
It does.
Jack, did you kill her? What?
My daughter cries day and night. Why should I inflict that kind of pain on my daughter?
I've seen fathers do a lot worse.
As I said, I was here working.
So somebody must have seen you at the pub yesterday. So if you recognise anyone, you tell me, okay?
What about the Rego?
The car was reported stolen 4 days ago.
Well, they took off in a hurry. Red light cameras might have something.
Yeah, it's on the list. Right after booking you for discharging a firearm. I mean, when did you stop being a cop and become a vigilante, Dan?
I had to be shown that we're no pushovers, you know.
This is a complete waste of time.
Wasting time is what you've been doing all your life, Craig. Now you get to put it to some good use.
I haven't seen these guys. You have. Why are you asking me?
Just think of every possible contact your former employer, Emil Wong, might use to track you down.
So, man, you're busy?
Yeah, what do you want?
Got to go to Canberra. I want to talk to a guy down there in New Angleton.
Look, the boss said the case is
I've
closed.
still got no answers.
Now, why are you pushing this?
Beckman didn't kill Angleton. Someone's walking around out there who did, yeah?
So safe you going? Huh?
It's the first contact. He's going to trust her. I just need a few hours. Please do this for me.
Yeah, right, I'll cover you with the boss. But you're on your own with your wife.
Yeah.
I tapped into Infotel.
Yeah, right.
Kirkbride has quite a profile. He's married with 3 kids. Then he came out. He had a long and solid career in Asia before they reassigned him to Canberra.
Reassigned or investigated?
I don't know. John never mentioned Kirkbride. But then we never really talked much. Even intimate things. I mean, even if we did at the beginning, we'd stop by the end. We even stopped making love. We hadn't had sex in over a year. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
That's right.
It's the car. It's kind of a confessional. Not that you know. Unless there's a Muslim equivalent. I don't know, like you have conversations with the imam.
Yeah, but it's not really the same.
Conversations sound much more fun. At least it's two-way. In Islam, is a mistress counted as a second wife? I guess that's a no. John probably had affairs while we were together. And if he had, I wouldn't mind. But you'd probably have a different opinion on that.
left a message in your phone last night. 2, actually. You never get back to me.
Richard,
You were trying to tell me something?
there was a family drama.
With Craig?
No, my father shot at someone.
You should have called me.
It was over in a second.
No, you should have called me. Perhaps I should give up. Knocking on your door.
I like you knocking.
Would you fancy having dinner tonight?
Sure. Only you'll have to come to me because I can't leave my father and brother alone.
Okay. Dinner with your old man. I'll bring a bottle of red and a Kevlar vest.
Where's Malik?
We're looking at the crossbows. There's a few companies online that are
Yeah,
exporting.
well, presumably he's not in Penang, so where is
I'll
he?
get him to call you.
Okay, good. I want him in here. There's a personal matter I want his help on.
Okay.
The husband will be branded a criminal, possibly even a traitor. Truth is not always what we would hope it to be.
Is that what you believe? My husband was a traitor.
He made his choices. His country judged him. And they buried him in nobody. And unfortunately for you, you're left with a tarnished memory wondering what else was a lie.
Mr. Caprod, we understand Angleton was involved in helping illegal immigrants. We don't know how or what. We do know you were involved.
You don't know shit. You're on a fishing expedition.
You said you had a package for him.
Yeah,
Where is it?
in safekeeping.
May we see it?
You see, the problem that I have with you is I don't know whether I can trust you. Your husband certainly didn't,
That's not true.
isn't it? What was he really doing in Indonesia?
It was classified. It was a secret.
Is that what he told you?
That's what I know to be the truth.
But is it the whole truth?
This is where you met Angleton, in Indonesia,
Yeah,
while you were processing refugees.
processing some, rejecting most. You see, you have to understand that these were families who'd been driven out from where they came and were unwelcome where they were headed. And I looked into their eyes and I saw hope, and I do not understand how anyone can be indifferent to that.
Angleton had a list of names in his safe, Middle Eastern names. He had stolen visas. I mean, he would have needed a friend in immigration. Is that how it worked? You're providing the paperwork for his illegal immigrants?
Let me tell you something, okay? Generations of my family have fought for this country, tested on the battlefield where bullets fly and things become very simple. Kill or be killed. And every single one of those people was a hero. They were fighting for the values that you and I believe in. Now, where do you think that you might find heroes like that today, Detective?
Well, the world's changed, Mr. Caprod.
Indeed it has. Disruption used to be a word, but then it became government policy.
What disruption?
Look it up. Attach it to the word program. Go into your NSO file.
Why don't you just tell us?
Because I still believe in the country that my grandfather fought for. A place where people cared about each other, where they looked after each other. But that doesn't exist anymore. What I see now is fear and paranoia and indifference.
What the hell was going on, Edward? What was in the package you wanted to give him?
It's locked up. If you want it, you better come back in the morning. Okay?
Hey, forensics got back. They found red cotton fibres on the crossbow bolt. Okay, so our killer used the cloth to wipe the prints? Yeah, before he fired, it looks like it. Oh, and the other thing, that old bloke that lives near the Knorr house. It turns out he's obsessed with strange cars parked near his house, so he writes down every single rego number. I mean, there's a train station a few blocks away. People park and train it to work, but I'm still going to check all the numbers out. Well, look, you're on limited duties for a reason, I'm sure. This can wait till the morning. Come on, I'll walk your D card. Okay, cheers. So, you, got a date tonight? Well, if you call dinner with the family a date, yes, we have a date. You know, I always thought Crowley was the man for you, and when he died, just glad you found someone new.
So this bloke's put in a crisis, is he?
Yeah, he's got a cool head. He's loyal. Hello? Richard, hi. Oh, really? What a shame. sure you're not getting even? No, it's okay, really. Alrighty then, bye. Yeah, he's not coming, he got caught up in work.
Perfect match, isn't it? Love's a crisis, just not ours.
Give me the bottle.
Come on. Come on, Dad.
You said you don't deal with the kids.
So what, are we talking overnight?
I've got to talk to someone first thing in the morning, then I'm on my way back.
You with Sonny?
No, I'm with Angleton's wife. There was a lead we had to follow.
Habibti, you all right?
Yeah, sorry. Well, I hope it all goes well.
See you tomorrow. Love you, Zane.
I love you too.
Oh, bye.
I'll just be a minute. No, thanks.
You don't mind that I'm drinking wine?
No, that's fine.
Just feeling a bit.
Sure? I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, you go.
I was going to ask you about the Garuda. I thought because you said your husband wanted for good luck that maybe it was some NSO symbol or something you needed to join a club.
Your attitude towards the NSO.
NSO, ASIO, anything counter-terrorism, they're all spooks.
We're not there to frighten people, Zane. We're there to protect. NSO is about intelligence. And the world's a puzzle. It changes every moment. And I'm paid to work it out. And that's what we've got in common, right? We believe in what we do.
Except I'm accountable, you're not. The power I exercised in secret under the guise of national security, that's wrong. It's dangerous.
Do you think I'm dangerous? Zane, I have feelings for you. I don't know how it happened, but it has. I've got this one night. We're gonna be together.
Sophia, I thought you were very attractive.
Oh, my God. How's the wine?
Richard,
It's fabulous. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Can I have a word outside?
hang on a second, Richard.
I'm bound by the same oath as you, Richard. You can say what you have to say.
I don't
about
think
me.
I don't think there's a problem, Richard. Now, what's
Your
your
boss know you're here?
What's to do with it?
Yeah, so far at your jurisdiction, you're dangerously close to compromising an NSO operation.
You
Kirkbride.
didn't do something between Angleton and Kirkbride. You kept that from.
Kilbride is a national security arrest. You're poking around way above your pay
He's
grade.
prepared to talk. He's got information on Angleton.
NSO believes that Kilbride is stealing documents.
So do you think he was selling them to my husband?
He's still here? Okay. Listen, Edward Kirkbride, he's about to go down. If you're Sophia or anyone near him, I cannot
Are you
protect
tapping
you.
my phone? Or are you tapping hers? How the hell did you find her?
Listen, Kirkbride was stealing immigration documents, selling them to Angleton. Angleton was NSO, turned dirty. She's NSO. At best, the loyalty is
Her
subject.
commitment to NSO is unquestionable. And she's a widow. Show some compassion.
Compassion? Is that what you're doing down here? A little compassionate errand?
What?
When she shows her in a thigh and you're in there like a dog eating beetroot.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I've known her longer than you. How do you know you can trust her? How do you know she's not...
She's after the truth. Don't you think she deserves
Don't be
that?
so naive. Her husband was a traitor. He, Bill Kilbride, were bringing illegal immigrants into the country. How much was an Angleton save? 100 grand? You multiply that by 1,000, then add some. Was it her idea not to tell me? How do you know that she's not involved in this? How do you know?
Early one morning, Peter opened the garden gate and walked into the forest to play with his friends.
Recognise this?
No, I don't.
Mum used to play it all the time.
Well, maybe it was just something special she did with you.
This is a dangerous place, he said. If a wolf should come along, then what would you do? And so Grandfather took Peter by the hand, led him back to the garden, and closed the gate. Suddenly, a hungry wolf did appear in the forest.
And that's how I got my name. Peter and the Wolf. Remember? I always wanted to be Peter.
Sorry, Craig, I don't remember.
I'm out of here.
You know, just
Craig!
Get out of here! You're safe right here! What the hell? You shot their car, they don't coming back! Trying to protect you!
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm in the car park outside the flats at Moonbrook Beach.
Yeah, another one.
Boss, it's another crossbow.
Is Malik with you?
No,
Well, where is he?
he's tied up. Family.
If you're hiding something from me, Cora, I won't be happy. Fine.
All right. What have you got?
Got an ID. You don't need to do this.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Dear.
She did this to him. As soon as Sophia arrived on his doorstep, he knew it would be on to him. And you might as well deliver the bullet he used to kill himself.
Can't be sure it's suicide.
How long do you think a homosexual traitor would last in prison? And that's after the press chewed up his 20 years of loyal public service and spat into the court system. I suggest when you drive back to Sydney, you just think about what it is you're doing. Smart enough.
I'm so sorry. Can you tell us anything? What happened last night?
After you left, he started drinking and his whole mood changed. We argued.
Did anyone come around?
I don't know. I got angry and I stayed with a friend. And when I came home...
We gotta get out of here, all right?
Zane.
Get in the car.
It was us. You did this.
What's that?
Do you think I'm a complete bastard?
I know you are.
I was thinking about you the entire night.
Really? And what were you doing while you were thinking?
Nothing. No, I was in Canberra.
Due to your pleasure.
Well, it's a small place, Canberra. You never know who you're going to run into.
So you ran into someone and I'm missing a detective. What the hell was Malik doing in Canberra?
He was visiting a highly placed public servant, Edward Kirkbride. Works in immigration.
Immigration?
After he visited, I should say there, because he was with Sophia Angleton, the Kirkbride committed suicide.
Oh, shit.
Boss, we're gonna go on without him?
Without who?
Malik.
Oh, bloody Malik, yeah. Thanks, Richard. Detective Cover, do the words integrity and Canberra mean anything to you?
Right, our deceased is Adam Clarkus, 31 single, merchant banker, crossbow bolt in his neck.
It's the same make as the one that killed Emma Noor, and forensics have confirmed they found traces of the same red cotton fibres on the bolt.
So we're looking for a psycho Robin Hood.
Right, it's the same weapon, same killer. There has to be a link between our two victims. Something that ties us to our killer.
We've got a possible witness. A jogger spotted his car parked next to a silver station wagon.
Did they see the driver?
Didn't take notice.
How are you going with your elderly gentleman's list of
still working through it. It's pretty long.
Okay, well, just pay particular attention to anything painted silver. You obviously have no respect for me or my
I do have
position. That
respect
is
for you.
bullshit. Respect is built on trust, and at the moment I'm getting none. Now, what have you got?
Kirkbride was going to talk to us. He had a package he was going to deliver to Angleton. He agreed to give that to us, and then he ends up dead. Don't you think that's
Well,
suspicious?
from the file I've seen, the visas found in Angleton's safe were part of a batch Kirkbride stole.
You trust NSO?
Well, I have no reason not to.
They've withheld vital information from us. 2 people have tried to give me information on this case. They've both been
The
murdered.
report suggests no suspicious circumstances in Kirkbride's death.
Kirkbride was going to blow the whistle on something very big. I'm telling you, boss, he was going to talk
But he
to
was
us.
planning to kill himself. He was just trying to buy
But this whole
time.
mess, it just strengthens my doubt that Agnew killed Angleton.
And on the us issue, you be careful, Zane. Her grief is not your burden. Sophia needs to accept that maybe her husband wasn't the perfect man she thought he was. Maybe he was leading a double life. People keep secrets, even husbands and wives. You can go.
The way is dark, and in the gloom it looks very difficult. The Hopi replies, we cannot meet this amount.
What are we talking about? I told you the truth. You've got to trust me.
I'm not accusing you of lying, Zane.
You're identical, but I would never deceive you.
Maybe you deceived yourself.
I made a mistake, James. Forgive me.
Zane, I admire your drive. I always have. But can't you see what's happening? You're becoming a stranger to your own family.
Only a man who has been tested and is free understands at the valleys of love.
You see?
Zane, stop a moment. This is really good part of it.
Listen.
The birds arrived.
Baba, please,
The Canberra man found dead in his home has been named as Mr. Edward Kirkbride. Allegations are now being made linking Mr. Kirkbride with an illegal immigration scheme that may have nationwide contact.
He's so cute. I just couldn't resist him. You know, I thought he might get lonely. Need some friends. So I got a whole bunch of them. Then I remembered that you like finches.
Yeah. Zebras and double bars. Nice, neat little bird they are.
The peach faces remind me of Patsy. Because they're loyal and affectionate. The canaries remind me of Mum. Because they're singing.
I've never seen you, man.
She had the voice of an angel.
Present from Craig.
It's wonderful. Costly.
It's a gift for Dad. From the universe.
That was very generous of the universe, wasn't it? Okay, rego of one of the vehicles parked in North Street.
What about it?
Silver station wagon belonging to Carl Blazek. Now, Blazek, he's been charged with rebirthing cars. He's got a court case in 1 month. Guess who's due to give evidence against him?
Bacchus.
Yeah, but he's not the only one.
Emma.
No, her husband, Zachariah Nor, was helping in the case against Blazek.
And Blazek wouldn't have known that Norwood moved out his home.
Yeah, so he sees a figure behind the screen door, fires, kills the wrong person. And it ain't over yet because there's a third witness, Irene Zara.
I'll organise protection for Nora and his daughter. You get in contact with her and you let her know to lock her place up and don't let anyone in until we get there.
I've already done it, mate. There's no answer here.
Just third witness.
So how'd the camera go, man? What? How'd it go?
She's beautiful, man, but nothing happened.
You're only human, you're not perfect, eh?
Hey, look at
That's our Robin Hood.
Please, stay on the which way we're going to find out on the which way. Oh, don't move! Do not move! Do not move! Get in! Hold on, 3. We're up. 1, 2, 3, up!
Carl Blazek, yeah? You're under arrest for murder. You do not have to say or do anything unless you wish to. Anything you say or do may be recorded and later given in evidence. You understand that? Come on, I assume you do. Let's get out of here, come on. It was after you, not her. You were going to be a witness at his trial.
How did he know where to find us?
The wrong papers were sent to his lawyer. Had your address on it. It was a mistake.
Emma was killed? Because of a mistake?
That's right. I'm sorry.
You thought I was guilty. My mother asked me not to marry her. But Emma was so lovely. Couldn't help myself. God's punishment for me? I'm sorry.
Some viewers may find the following footage disturbing. A bomb went off in Baghdad's bird market today, killing 57. Most of the victims were women and children. The suicide bomber was a female aged 19.
الله أكبر.
ماكو شبابة. أنا كريم بابا ماكو شبابة.
Look. شو هذا ذبح ربك.
There was a bomb in the bird market in Baghdad. A lot of children.
مريم النجم may be there. أنا ما
Turn that off now. Did you call? Bob, it's going to be all right, mate. It's all right, all right? We'll call and find out. Maybe nothing's wrong. Don't jump to conclusions, okay?
Is it Baghdad service?
Do you see with the package?
From Kirkbride.
Okay, keep him there, right?
I'm on my way. I promise this
What
won't
do you
take
mean you're on
long.
your way? Hang on a sec, what do you mean you're on your way? Zane, you can't leave when your dad's so upset.
Nothing's happened to her, all right? We'll find out.
Mark,
We'll call and we'll find
Hey,
out.
you're not going anywhere, Zane.
Deal with
No.
this.
Daddy's too upset.
I'll be back soon.
Zane. Baba, turn it on. Come here. Marcus, your Baba.
So who are these people?
Whoever they are, they were all important to Edward.
But they're the family keepsakes. Parents, children.
Different cameras, different places.
Your father graduating. It's his family.
I know this guy. His name's Amin Kordat.
Do you know where Edward got these photos from?
I think some of them came from a photojournalist in Indonesia. The others are personal.
Do you know anything about this photo?
It has something to do with what happened before I met Edward. And I'm giving them to you, so you can be burdened by them, like he was.
These photos, are they the reason why you think Edward killed himself?
Edward didn't kill himself.
How can you be so sure?
His reputation meant everything to him.
D.A., can you tell us anything about what happened in Indonesia?
All I know is people lost their lives. And Edward blamed this man.
Zapata.
We need to organise another sailing trip soon. I have customers ready to go. I want them shipped on the day we agreed, but not here. I want them to go to an associate in Sydney.
The weather problem will still make it difficult to move them.
Do it now. My schedule's locked in. It cannot be changed.
Zapata. Also known as Temok Tinga, more recently out of Mokhtar.
Admiral sold the claymores to Zapata.
Well, we know Zapata's got experience with explosives.
Well, you think Zapata stole one of his own claymores to blow up Angleton?
What's the motive?
I don't know, but Zapata's a strategic violent man. Kirkbride held Zapata responsible for something that happened in Indonesia. Angleton was stationed there around about the same time. I think it's possible Angleton may have heard him in some way. Maybe he's about to.
Comes back to Admiral's arms dealing.
How does that link to Kirkbride's suicide?
Well, his nice little learner was about to be exposed.
Which is the NSO giving us everything on Arif Mukhtar? Yeah? Can you also look for intel on Zapata?
Contact the Fizz, I've got a fair bit on him.
I'll do that.
Right. I need to take an early mark. Can I trust you two to continue this without starting a war?